Hello friends, hello students, good afternoon. We will start with the learning MS Word 2010. It's a kind of, it's a Microsoft software. There is a lot of software provided by the Microsoft, Word, Excel, Access, PowerPoint, different software which we'll use in our daily life, in our professional way, in our office, in our student curriculum, lot of things. So we start learning the MS Word 2010. We start with the introduction part. We start with the introduction part first. What is the word processing and how it is useful for us in our day-to-day life? See, word processing, there is a different work which we can do with the help of this software. We can make our presentation, we can make our business scenario, we can write some sheet, we can make a sheet, we can write the things we can write later. There is a lot of things we can do in the word processing software which is provided by the Microsoft. There is some features of the word processing word software, Microsoft Word software, which I can tell you regarding this. We can see over here the title bar, the scroll bar, zoom slider, view button, status bar, ruler, quick access toolbar, the title bar, the scroll bar, zoom slider, view buttons, the status bars, rulers, and quick access toolbar. What about the title bar? Title bar is nothing but when we are writing anything in the word pad. So in the upper side we are getting a name. While we are saving, we are getting some name with the name which we are providing. While we are saving, it will show the upper side of the bar. It is called the title bar, nothing but it's a title bar. Just like if I want to save some documents with the name of like our ISBN, so it will show the ISBN .x docs. So it is a title, nothing but it's a title bar. Then we come to the scroll bar. Scroll bar is nothing but we can up and down our word pad. From here, from right hand side, there is scroll bar. With the help of mouse, we can up and down the word pad, so we can check either what we are writing, it's a proper or not, it's in a proper format or not. Then we can see the zoom slider, right hand side, it's a zoom slider. What about the zoom slider? Zoom slider will do, it can increase or decrease the size of your word pad. With the help of that, we can either increase or decrease the size. Sometimes there is a word which is very thin, so we want to show that word. So we can, according to with the help of zoom slider, we can increase the size and we can decrease the size. Then the view button. This view button will help us out to show our word pad in a different views. Then the status bar. Which is the left hand side, is nothing but will show your page number, and how many words are there in a entire page. So it will show you left hand side status bar. Ruler is nothing but with the help of that we can adjust our word, we can adjust our sentence while we're writing in the word pad. And the quick access toolbar, which is left hand side, top of the left hand, where save button and undo, all the things come under the quick access toolbar. Next, now we come on the word wrap. Word wrap is nothing but there is a soft written where you can see whatever the sentence has written, there is a gap between the sentences. So these are, with the help of soft written, we are writing these words, sentences. And the soft, see, there is a, we can compare the two sentences over here. Both are the soft written, but the size of the sentences are different. Here we can see that the size of these sentences is slightly, we can see that it is slightly lower than this one. And the hard written also, the hard written is nothing but is a tag which will provide the head count of that particular sentences. Then we will go ahead. Here we can, there is a shortcuts key. Shortcuts key basically using the word, the left arrow it's what it will do, it will one character left, it's give instructions to move one character left. Then right arrow is give the instruction to one character right. Then up arrow, up nothing but it will go one line up, and down arrow it will nothing but go one down line, down one line. Then home, if you're going to push home button, it will directly go starting point of your word. The end is nothing but it will go end point of your word pad. Then page up, page down. Page up, page down is already in the keypad. With the help of that, you can go up and down. You can check out your word from up and down scenario. With the help of that, you can, this is the shortcuts key. There is no need to move your cursor or your mouse to reach at the particular stage. With the help of that, you can easily understand whatever you want, you can define. From the help of left arrow, right arrow, up arrow, down, home, and page up, page down. These are the few key shortcuts which we'll use basically while we are writing anything in the WordPad. Here, next is the toggle switches. Toggle switches is nothing but which help us out to understand while we are writing anything. See, these are the toggle stages. This is show, hide. See, there is a one I can say one characteristics of the word. Whatever the line you are writing, you can hide that line also with the help of show or hide. What happens if you want to show that particular things to someone, then only it will show. Otherwise, it will not. If they want to, when they are going to click on that particular statement, then only it will show. There is something just in the most of the organization. There is something which just like salary structure of the employees or some credentials things which do not want to share with their other employees or the person. So what they do, they will write on all the things in a WordPad, and they will use this show and hide. With the help of that particular sentence is a hide, and when they want to show, then they will click. There is some click option. When you are going to click on that particular sentence will be show to another person. There is the one thing, if you are going to send this all word by email, so it will show to another person, either it is hide or not. But at the time of the print word, it will not show. There is a space word between. There is a different. We can see the space. Space is nothing but when we are going to give the space in the sentences, so it will provide the space. Then hard written. This is a hard written, nothing but a tag which will providing with the help of that hide and show. Then tab. Tab is nothing but with the help of tab we can slightly move our sentences of word from one place to another place. Next is page breaks. Then page breaks. Page breaks is nothing but we have to when we have complete one sentence, just like, and we want to go another sentence, then there is a possible. Then what we are writing something and we want to page break. So what we'll do, there is a page break option. With the help of that, we can we have completed one sentence, and with the help of that we can start with another sentence. There is a one line of the hard page break marker here. Hard page break marker. With the help of that, we can break the page and we can start another sentences from that another page. Next is a page number. See, actually, when we are writing something on the word, so there might be 100, 200 page. So it is very obvious we have to write page number on each and every pages. So there is an option in the WordPad 2010. With the help of that, we can give the page number. There is the option format. This is a format page of number. With here, you will get the page number. Below the footer, there is a header footer, and below the footer, you will get the page number option. And with the help of that, you can give page number. There is also option, either you want to give the page number on the top of the page or the bottom of the page. Basically, we are going to give the bottom of the page, just like I have given here the page number 8. So each and every time, most of the time, not each and every time, most of the time while we are writing, when we have to give the page number, we have to give, most of the time we have given the bottom, mostly right hand side or left hand side. And another thing is a gallery. While we are writing, so we here these all things, this is a simple page number we are giving. Page number 1, plain number 1, 2, 3, just like access toolbar, page X, plain number X, like this is all the gallery. And this is the placement option. What I have already told you. This is called the placement of this dialog box is all called the placement option. With the help of that, we are providing the page either top or the bottom. There is also the format page number. In which format we want to give? There is a format page number option. In either you want to give in the numeric or in just like what do you call, in Roman. In Roman word you want to give. So in which format you want to give? With the help of format page number you can give either in the form of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or in the form of 1, 2, just like in Roman character. Next, the page number. See the page number, this is a dialog box, page number format, what I have asked about is the page number. There you can give the page number, then click on the display format, in which format you can give either 1, 2, 3 or -1, -2, -3 or small abc, ABC. This is I mean to say, there is algebraic word also. So if you want to give the page number from A to Z, just like 26 character word, so A, B, C, D, E. If you want to give in the ABCD format, or you want to give small ABCD format, or you want to give a Roman format, which I have already told you about 1, 2, 3. And there is one thing, there is no need to give page number each and every page. There is an option page numbering. It is start with 1. If you click on OK, so it will automatically give the page number each and every your page. Just like I have a 50 page, I have to only give the page number 1 to my first page, and it will automatically start counting to another page. Basically there is a programming which follow basically it is a software. So software always follows some programming concept. So when we are going to select these properties of the page number, so there is in the background there is a program is running. So in the program it will automatically calculate each and every page number. So it will provide each and every page number to one to another page. Then headers and footers. Here is a headers and footers. What exactly the headers and footers? See, there is a different option for header and footer. Header and footer. Basically, while we are writing anything, any page for any professional, for any professional work, or for any, just like we are making a resume, being a student, when you're going to make a resume, so you're writing header. Header in the sense you're writing your name, your address, your mobile number, or your email ID, all come under the header. And then the footer, you can write your something about your I mean to say your name, your parents' name, your father name, your mother name, etc., etc. You can write in the footer side. So there is a lot of things. I have given an example. So you can write just like in basically in a professional way. Header, we are writing something related. Just like if I want to tell you something about computer, what exactly the computer. So I will write either the computer, knowledge of the computer, like it's a header, and it is other subheaders inside that header. So we can write what exactly the computer, or hardware, then software, each and everything come under this header. Then footer basically we will write about something which is related from where we need to computer, from where we'll get the computer, all the things. As a simple example I will give you regarding the invoice. Basically what happened, most of the organization in header part they are writing their I mean to say customer name, customer address, and all the things. And the footer part they are writing a note in the sense just like you have to pay this much amount, and this is in at least 1 month, in 1 or 2 months, like that they are writing footer. Most of the times when we are purchasing anything, you will get one invoice. It's a simple example of the invoice. There is a header, there is a footer. So with the help of it, you can easily recognize about the header and footer. Then formatting option of the header and footer, you can format according to your requirement. what is the fields you need to insert, you can insert. Then display option, either what you want to display, either you want to display the header or you want to display the footer according to that. And then position option, where you want header from the top, where there is a number which will show you from the top how much space you want, just like a 0.5 centimeter, 0.5 mm, 0.5 centimeter. So it will take the space of your top and it will write the header. Just like if I will take 0.5, so it will take 0.5 from here and it will write your header, whatever you have written. The same in the footer format. If you take 0.5 centimeter, so it will leave 0.5 centimeter over here and it will write footer from here. After 0.5 centimeter, it will start writing about your footer, just like address and whatever you want to like. The next thing is about watermark. Watermark is very important. Basically watermark we are not using as a student, but in professional way, there is a lot of company they are using watermark to show their logo in their invoice or their debit memo, credit memo, in a lot of things. So watermark basically use what the watermark basically this, it will print backside your word pad and it write in very light. It is very light. It will show you, but you can write anything above that. So it's just like it's given you an example for review only. So this kind of watermark is a watermark, and you can write above that watermark whatever you want. So how can you get the watermark? There is one option in the Word. This is the option just below the mailing settings. There is an option for watermark where you can click and it will open the dialog box of the watermark. Here this is a printed watermark. This is the language, what language you want to set. Then text it is for review only, so you can write review only. The font, whatever the font you want. Then size, then either you want to any color, then you can select the color. Then layout, how it is, what the diagonal or horizontal, what, just like. And if you want to just like I have told you regarding the some logo. So if you want to take the logo, there is an option picture watermark. So you have to select the picture from your desktop or where you have saved. So you can select the picture. It will automatically take that picture from your desktop or any location where you have saved the picture. So it will take and it will draw the watermark over here according to your requirement. Either you want to horizontal, either you want your vertical, whatever the way you want. And sometimes company writes their own name, just like Hindustan Lever Limited, HUL, or Procter and Gamble, or some ever Tata Communications Limited. So whatever you write the name of your company, either English or some other language which is over there. In India, basically we are using English. So English, then text. Text here we are writing Tata Communication Services, then font, whatever you want the font, either in Arial or in Times, whatever. Then you can select auto and then you give the layout, either horizontal or vertical, and apply, then OK. So it will give you the watermark, and after that you can print your whatever you want, invoice or your salary structure, you can give anything. Then next is spelling and grammar. This is very important. I can say very good property. Very good property of the word. While we are writing anything, it will give you the check of your spelling or your grammar. When if you write something wrong, just like I have written the word, any word, I have written the word simultaneously. It is SIM. So in place of SIML, if I put SEM, so it will show you the blue line. Blue line in the sense, it will show the contextual spelling error. So it is a spelling error under blue line. So it will show the spelling error, and when you're going to right click, so it will show you the right spelling of that particular word, and you can set that word over here. While it is giving you the error under blue. There is another thing. There is one possible spelling error, just like Woolum. It is written in the example of Woolum, and might be it is a possibility that this word is not in the dictionary of the word. So what you will do, either you can add that word, over there. So you have no option. Obviously you have to add that word in the dictionary. So it will show you, just like my name is Shankil. So if I write word here Shankil, so it will not show over here because the Shankil word is not in the dictionary. So what I need to do, I need to add that word in the dictionary. So at that next time when we are writing my name, it will automatically take that word and it will write over here. So there is no need for again and again doing those things. So just remember, blue line is for checking your spelling, contextual spelling error, and possible spelling error in the sense might be that word is not in the dictionary, so we have to add that word in the dictionary. Then document views. We can view our document, whatever we have write, we can view that document. There is a possibility that we can use, there is a different way, just like web layout, drafts, outline, full screen reading, and print layout. This is called kind of full screen reading. You can see there is no ribbon over there. There is no ribbon on the left hand side. This is a full screen. So you can read with the help of full screen reading. Then full screen reading, print layout. If you want to give print, it will show you the print layout. While you're going to click on this, it will show you the layout of the print, the way you want to print. Then outline, it will show you the outline of that particular entire word. Then there is a draft, web outline, whatever the outline you want to give, you can give accordingly. Then zoom. Zooming, nothing with, as we know, we can zoom our sentence or our picture or whatever there is. Just like there is a very small sentences, sometimes we are getting the word and we are not able to read that word. So what we have to do, we have to zoom this word or we have to zoom the sentence. With the help of that, we can easily recognize the sentence what they have written. So there is an option for zoom. With the help of that, you can easily zoom your words, just like there is a zoom slider. This zoom slider basically this is different and this is different. The zoom slider, what it will do, it will zoom your entire word. Just like if you have 10 pages in the word, so what if you zoom slider, if you're going to negative side, so what it will do, it will in entire 10 pages, it will show you in a single word, in a single window. It will show you in a single window. It's like there is a 4 pages, so it will show you all 4 pages in the single window. When you're going to increase the size of zoom slider, it will increase the size of it will increase the size of the word, so it will show 1, 2, just like if you are increasing, so it will show 2, and you are going to increase more, then it will show 1 only. Just like 4, 3, 2, 1. So going to come in left hand side, negative side, it will show 1. When you go to positive side, it will show like 3 more possibility of 3 words and 2 words and 1 word format in the window. And here is a zoom for the word. Magnification, page way layout, how many page width you want, page text, whole page you want to show, zoom in out, how much percentage you want to show, 100%, 200%, 25%, 75%, whatever you want to do. Here you can do many pages. If you want to do many pages in a single set, you can select over 1x4 pages. You can select into the zoom dialog box and you can fit according to your requirement. The next, save a document. This is very important. We have write each and everything and we did not save, and suddenly power has gone or something, hard disk has crashed. So it is too difficult to find out that word which have write. There is a lot of documents while we are writing. There is a lot of things while we are writing the documents. There is some credentials, things which you require day-to-day use. In the most of the time in the offices, those things we require. Just like we are writing a lot of things. We are writing the salary records. We are writing the employment record of the person, of the employee. Where in the just like colleges, there is a lot of things. There is a school students records. In the offices, there are employees records, and in some other government organization, there is a lot of records they are writing in the Word. If they are not saving, and so it will go anywhere. It will save in the temporary file, and at the time of they want someone has deleted entire temporary file, it will delete. So saving is very important. So what we have to do when we have write each and everything, then we have to save the word your in the docx format, docx docx format. So there is an option, either you want to save the word in a 97 to 2003 format. So there is an option for docs, and when you start in 2010, there is an option for .x, docx format. So doc is nothing but it's a old one, word 97 to 2003. Now we are learning about the word 2010. So there is an option for .x. This is the basic difference. Just remember these things. So .x format is nothing but for the Windows 10. So you have to save in the .x format, and it will show you. It will save your desired location. If you want to save in a document library, you can save. If you want to save in a desktop, or you want to save any folder, you can save. Next is compatibility mode. Compatibility mode nothing but what we are right. We have written something, and just like what happened, I have something written in Word 2010, but when I change this thing to my customer, and they don't have Word 2010, they have Word 97 or Word 2003, and they want to open this. So it will show the compatibility mode, and if they can't do anything, if they want to write something, if they want to delete something, it will not possible for them. So what they will do, there is one option. You can convert. My meaning is you can convert the compatibility mode in their own format. If I am a suppose customer, and my some of the business person send me some file, and they have a Word 2010, and I don't have a Word 2010. So there is a converter. So what I will do, I will convert 2010 into 2003, between 97 to 2003, and I can open that. There is an option in the word converter. With the help of that, you can do these things. Next is printing option. This is the print layout. What I have already told you about it. With the help here, there is one option. One second, I will show you. This is a print layout. This is a print layout which we have already talked about, and there is a print layout is that this is kind of print layout. This is a kind of print layout, and it will show the printing options. This is a preview. You can see the preview, and if you want to change, why we are seeing preview first? Because preview give you information how your word is working, how is your word right now. Either you want to take print or not, it is proper format or not. If you want to change something, you can see there is a watermark picture. Either you want to change this watermark picture or not. If you want to give, suppose you have given this and your boss want, no, I do not want to give in a vertical way, I want to give in a horizontal way. So you can change. So it will save your papers. Before giving the print, you can easily check your all the things. Either your header is proper or not. Either you have given footer your proper size. My mean is that you have given 0.5 header. You have given the space of 0.5 for header, and you have given might be 1 for footer. So you can check in a print layout. You can each and everything you can check, and if you are sure now all the things are okay, now I have to give the print. So you can give the print. There is then you can see the zoom out, zoom in. That is minus and plus, zoom out, zoom in. Then in next, each and every paper you can see here. There is an option. Just like this is a second page. If you want to give previous, you want to see the first page, there is an option for previous, so you can see the first page. There is an option for the next. So how many pages? Like I have a 5 pages. So 1 to 5. I'm seeing second page. There is option. So you can move again next 3, next 4, next 5. It will show you the preview of that particular page. If you are suppose this is a second page, so it will showing the preview of the second page. So while seeing the preview, you have to identify if there is any mistake or not. Suppose you are giving invoice to your customer, and you have written something, you have calculated regarding your material or all the things. You have calculated your material rate and all this. Suppose you have done some mistake while calculating the things. we are human, might be we do some mistakes. So while preview, you can easily recognize, oh, I have done some mistake while calculating. I have forgot to add VAT. I have forgot to add CST. So these things you recognize at the time of preview. Otherwise, you will take a printout and you will directly send to the customer. So while the customer says, "Oh, he is not added VAT, this is no issue. So I will not provide the VAT." This kind of come situation don't come. So you have to. It's an easy way to understand each and everything of with the help of your preview. The number of copies, how many number of copies you want, the one or two, just like the print of you have just like in debit memo, credit memo, you want to send your invoice to your customer. If you want to say the vendor and all the things, you will get number of copies. Select printer, which printer you want. There is number of printers in the offices nowadays. So which printer you want, according to that you can select the printers. Then there is a settings. Print all pages. There is a setting. There is also setting with the help of that collated. You can collate your pages. You want to see something in the format of book. So there is also an option over here. With the help of that you can take the printout in the format of book. There's lots of options in the print option dialog box. Then after that, if you satisfied each and everything, no, each and everything is perfect, there is an option for print. You can give print, it will give you the print. Next is typography. Typography is nothing but it's a type of how you want to write your typing, how you want to write your words, in which type, in which format you want. Just like these are some examples: typeface or font, the serif, sans serif, monospace, proportional, type style, what you want, regular, bold, italic, bold, italic. Itself it is showing just like regular, it's showing this bold, it's showing bold, italic, it's showing curly, bold, italic, it's showing bold, italic, then proportional, monospace, it's showing, see, each and every name itself showing which kind of requirement you want. Each and every sans serif, each and everything italics, something like this only, bold italic, something like this. Each and everything is showing itself. Then font attributes. These are the font attributes. These are font attribute dialog box. Font attribute dialog box. There is options, lot of options in the font. Which font you want to choose? There is a lot of font options. You can see sci-fi, being symbolic, tempus, sense, then Times New Roman. Most of the time, in the professional way, most of the time, I can say 99% of the time, we are writing in the Times New Roman, or we are writing in Arial. So while we are choosing any font over here, it will show the preview over here. So you can check with the help of preview either this format is perfect for your word or not. And you can give the style, which style you want. Style you want, regular, italic, bold, italic, size, which size you want. You can give the size, you can give the font style, and you can check with the help of preview which is fit for your word. Then there is a special effect, which just like you want to strike through. Strike through is nothing but sometimes while we are writing, I do not want this sentence. So what I will do, I will strike. You have to select that just like sentence. This sentence just like I have to select that and put on the strike through. So it will strike. It will overwrite one line. This is strike, and then after you can write over. So it will not show you that you have deleted that sentence and you are writing something different. So you have strike that line and you can write another things. Then double strike through, double line. Then superscript, subscript, small caps, all caps, hidden, whatever you want. Then this is some special. Then you want to color. If you want to sentence in your some color, so you can choose your color from here. You can give. If you want to give underline style, so you can give over here. So you can choose whatever you want according to then you can give. The next is font attributes. Font attributes. Here you can select out text. Just like this is a font. What I have told you. This is a text attribute, text effect. This is a text file. With the help of that, you can select your text, select text fill, sold fill, whatever the shadow you want to give, like a shadow. Shadow in the sense, when you are writing something, it will, in the back side it will show something shadow, like a shadow kind of thing. There's a reflection, 3D format you want to write, the text format, the text fill, whatever the format you want to, like effects, it's a kind of effects. What effects you want to give, you can give with the help of this text effect. Font attributes, this is also the font attributes. Then the character spacing, it is very important. Character spacing in the sense, this is font we have learned all about, and then second one is advanced. In the advanced, we are asking about the character spacing. There is a two things, font and advanced. We have learned about the font, we have learned about the font attributes, then we are coming on the advanced. In the advanced, there is a character spacing scale, which scale you want 100%, then expanded, position you want expanded, or spacing, do you want any spacing or what, and then you want that how many pixels you want according to that. Then other open type settings is a open type setting, open type features, these all. So you can give and you can see the preview of that particular word or sentence, anything you want to give over here, so it will show. Then next, change text case. See, there is a different change text cases which you can give from here. This is the option. Just above the references, there is an option capital A or small a. So with the help of that, you can change cases. This is sentence case. If you want to give lower case, upper case, capitalize each word, toggle case, toggle in like this, capitalize each word in the sense when you're writing anything. So every word, first word of the every sentence start with a capital letter. Then if you want to give upper case, you want to give lower case, you can select over here. Each and everything is over here. The text highlighting. There is an option, also option for text highlighting. Here is an option, is a pen kind of thing, gel pen. So you can select over here in which color you want to highlight. You can choose that color, and you have to select first your sentence. You can select this, and it will color your sentence. Whatever the sentence you have selected, it will color that much of area. Basically, this kind of scenario come in the organization when we are writing something about note. In the note, just like in the footer side, we have writing some note. In place of bold, what we will do, we will color that part. So it will highlighted that part, just like after the delivery of material, payment should become on 15 days or in a 1 month. So just like we are writing in the footer this part, so in the footer part we can highlight this. Basically, this is happen nowadays in the most of the organization. When the organization send the material to their customer, raw material to their customer, their vendor, they write the highlighted part. They write highlight part in the bottom, and they written all the things. Note, they put note and they write each and everything. So you can highlight text highlighted color arrow. With the help of that, you can highlight that part. And the resume, just like if you're writing being a student, if you're writing some resume, so there is also option that whatever the strength do you have, whatever the skill do you have, if you want to highlight, you can highlight with the help of this. Then word wrapping. Word wrapping is nothing but, suppose we are writing some word and it's not possible that word come in entire I mean to say in one format. So with the help of wrapping, we can wrap that and it will come just below that. Basically, word wrapping most of the time we are using in Excel, but in the Word also it is possible. Just like for date wrapping, just like here on September 21st. September 21st is not coming over, so we have wrap or it come over here. Then just like phone number wrapping, we can wrap the phone number. It is a phone number, it come over here. So it will take a space accordingly and it will set up. See, non-breaking space will non-breaking space. Here it is breaking space, non-breaking space coming, and non-breaking C. It is see. This is the word. This is the sentence, and we have, with the help of date wrapping and phone number wrapping, we have used this. September 21 coming the entire one sentences, and this is just like a half phone number given over here and half here, so it will come entirely one line. Same year for September 21st, so it will all come in a one line. Give me a moment. I will have a water. Thank you. Okay, then this you understand word wrapping. What exactly about the word wrapping? Next come on the paragraph formatting. This is the paragraph formatting. It's about alignment, indentation, tab stops, line spacing, paginations, borders, shadings, whatever you want. These all come under the paragraph formats. We come on the set tabs. Set tabs is nothing but the tab position. This is all the tab position. Show hide ruler. This is the hide ruler. Tab selectors. It is ruler you want to show or hide. You can, with the help of ruler, you can show or hide. The tab selector. There is a different kind of tab selectors also. Tab selector icon. LL is for left tab. This is for center tab. This is for right tab. This is for decimal tab, and this is for bar tab. These tabs we are using while we are writing some sentence and all the things. Then leader characters. Leader characters is nothing but this is a dotted line. Dotted line, or sometimes we are giving hyphens, comma, all the things come under the leader characters. These are dot leaders. These are the leader characters. See, leaders 1, 2, 3, whatever you want, dot, then hyphen, all come under the leader characters. We can give the leader characters sometimes when basically it is while we are doing some statistical data mapping or some other things, so that time we are using these leader characters. Paragraph, dialog box launchers, all the things. Then border and shading. Border and shading nothing but while we are writing our sentence, and if we want to give the border for more attractive things, so we are using this kind of border and shading. So there is a border and there is a dialog box for border and shading. So with the help of that, you can give the page number tab. This is a border tab. Border tab, you choose which border you want. This one dotted you dot line, you want the straight line, like that. Whatever the border you want, you can choose over here. Then style, border, then style, color, which color you want, then line color, which line color you want, then line width, how many width you want. According to that you will set. Then you want horizontal line, vertical line, according to that you can set. And you can, after selecting all the things, you can see the preview. One of the best thing in the Word 2010, whatever you do, you can easily check the preview. With the help of preview, you recognize the things, it is going proper or not, and you can do accordingly whatever you want. You can check the preview. You have given all the border things, and you can check with the help of preview whether it will perfect or not. It will show in my format it is perfect or not. Then border and shading. Border and shading, that this is shading. You can fill color. They have filled the color. In previously they don't fill the color. They have given only a dotted line, and here they have filled the color in the spaces. These are the white spaces. It is showing over here. What they have done, they have filled with the color. See, these all the white spaces. All the white spaces are here. So what they have done, they have filled the color. They have choose the color. They have filled with the color. So it will show you. And how much shading option you want. So you can choose a clear, color, 10%, solid, 20% solid, whatever you want you can choose. And you can check the preview. If it is perfect for you, you can go ahead. Then it will come bullets and numbers. See, bullets and number is very important. Suppose I have given you an example. Suppose you have a start. You have to go somewhere. You have started you want to go from India to London. Suppose I'm asking about. So you have think about, you have noted your some points. While I started from India, I started from Mumbai, I have to hire a cab, then it will go to the, you have bullets your points, like I have to hire one cab, then I will go to the airport, in airport I will take my luggage, and luggage I will check out my tickets and these all, then I have to book in the London, I have to book the hotels and all the things. So I make the bullet points while traveling from one place to another place. The same thing we are doing over here. See, these are different bullet points or numbers, whatever you want you can give here. Either you want to give dotted line, bullet points, or your numbers, or whatever. See, line, this is all called the line preview. These are the bullets, these are the numbering. There's a multi-level numbering. Define new bullets, you want to go define new bullets, there is an option, you can click over here. There is a lot of bullet option under this, you can choose. So while making any points, if you want to give some you want to make some points on your word, so you can give with the help of bullets or numbers, whatever you want, you can give here. Then columns is nothing but it will represent 1 2 3 4 left right, 1 2 3, whatever you want. Either you want to give left right, number of columns, how many columns you want, and common width, spacing, all the things. And you can see preview. Each and every time we have seen that whatever we are going to select, either we are selecting borders and shading, I want to say here we are, while we are going to this character spacing, font attributes, each and everything we have found one thing, we have found the preview. Each and every time we can see we have found the preview. So preview, Microsoft provide I can say a guidance kind of thing. So you while you are selecting each and everything, you can see your preview, and according to that you can take your decision. It's a proper or not, to show you proper or not. So this kind of software is Microsoft provided this kind of software. So preview is, you can see preview, whatever you want to choose you can choose, and you can see the preview, it is fitted or not. If you fit it, then go ahead, otherwise no. Then text alignment, there is a lot of text alignment format in here, just like justified, flush left, flush right, left align, right align, center align. You can see each and every sentence have different kind of alignment. This is a just flush left, flush right. See, this is a proper alignment. While we are writing anything, this is very proper alignment, justified, which is called. This is left align. Left align in the sense, see, there is something different. It will go left side, but there is something, see, these are not coming properly. Left align. There is a right align, everything coming right side. See, right align in the sense, left align in the sense, left part is a proper, but right part is a not proper. But in right side, right alignment, right side is a proper, but left side, see, and center align, center, it will start from the center, so everything non-aligned, from left, from right. So you have to choose which alignment you want, which alignment is suited for you. So according to that, you can choose your alignment and you can write your letters or anything. Then paragraph indents. Paragraph indents, again there is a paragraph indents, there is again preview. You can find out each and everywhere preview. So indent is spacing, what you want. See, measurement for indent, you can measure how much you want, 0.51. Then if you want first line from, see, first line from 0.5, so it will give you spacing of 0.5 from here. And first line hanging, first line indent, hanging indent, each and everything will give you, and you can apply and you can check it out from with the help of preview. So line and paragraph spacing, you can find out line and paragraph spacing, how much paragraph spacing you find before 6 point, after 6 point, 12 points, whatever you want. And line spacing, how much space you want between the two lines. So it will give you 1.5 lines, so it will give you line spacing, and you can choose and you can see in your preview. Style. See, style is also important while we are writing anything. So quick style, these are all the quick style which we call. You can click and you can check it out. You can click and you can check it out. So directly preview kind of thing over here. And then there is a more option. There is an option after quick style. There is a one or more option. So you, with the help of that, you can select much more. Then style dialog box launcher. With the help of that, here you can dialog box will come and style pans. You can see there's a lot of style again over here. So you can, according to that, you can select. Then style continue same here. Style. You can see show preview. Again, you can check the preview. There is an option manage style. You can manage style inspector. It will found there is perfect or then new style. If you want to again add some new style, you can add. There's a lot of options. Then outline view. You can see outline view here. From here, outline view controls. There is an option for outline view control. In January 2000, corporate over acquisition of Petica Industries and management changes. So see, we have selected some I can say bullets. There is, under these bullets there is also some bullets. So paragraph expanded, paragraph collapse. These are all things available in the outline view. This is the outline view, right? And bottom. You can find the bottom size outline view. You can select and you can move ahead according to that. Then contrast and brightness. How much contrast you want, how much brightness you want in a picture corrections. While you're selecting some picture, you can select over here and you can find out. These are the options for format pictures. There is one property of the Word. With the help of that, you can also add pictures to your Word. Then symbols. What symbols you want here? Registered sign. More. There is a lot of symbols which is used basically in different organizations. Symbol gallery. You want to alpha, beta, gamma, pi, whatever you want. Dollar. And then pounds, and sometimes we are not using any dollar. If you want to, there is not option for dollar symbol, so you have to write dollar. You can choose dollar symbol, euro, pound, any symbol you want to add, you can add from here. Then inserting comments. There is an option for inserting comments. You can insert your comments over here. Initials of review. You can check out here, and you can pull your comment over here, whatever you want. This is the comment line. You can write over comment over here, executive summary, markup balloon. With the help of that, you can mark executive, just like this is executive summary. We have marked with the help of markup balloon, we have mark, and then we can take care of that in review. You can insert your comments over here, and you underline that. Then show markup. There is an option for you. This show markup. You can show your markup whatever you want, which way you want. You can give. And at the time, suppose you have markup some word and you want to select, you can easily find out that word. So basically, we are using markup for that purpose. Markup views. See the same thing what I have told you. Originally show markup selected in the display for review arrow. It will show you the inserted text. We have inserted text over here done. And deleted text, what the text we have deleted, each and everything you find out over here. Then bibliography. Bibliography is nothing but from where you have taken each and everything. So there is an option for create a this is the option of bibliography, citation and bibliography, each and everything you want. You can give your if you have make some points and you want to give bibliography, you can, just like I have taken this off from suppose if you have taken something related with any company, so you can write that company name and each and everything in the bibliography, and you have taken reference from some papers, some book magazines, something you have taken this, like if I have taken something related with economics, so economics times, some view of some economist, each and everything you can write in the bibliography. The table of contents. So there is a table of contents, just like this is a fancy kind of thing. Table of content. Table of content, basically we are writing in the front page. While we are making any project, so first page we are writing the table of contents. Means what is exactly inside of that project. So in the first page we are writing about the project, each and everything. So there is just like executive summary, organization overview, mission statement. This is something related with any company. So there is a different format of the table of contents. Just like this is a fancy format, formal, modern, and simple. This is very simple. So these four formats of the table of contents while we are writing, making any project, or we are giving any summary of any organization. Then tables. What exactly are tables? There is an option for creating a table in the Word, which we'll discuss. So this is a different kind of thing. Just like this is a row, this is a column, row, then column, this is a cell, different cell which we own. See how to create table. There is an option insert. Inside an insert, there is an option for table. With the help of, you can select cells for table size. There is an option, then it will insert table, it will show in a dialog box. So how many columns you want, how many rows you want, each and everything you can select from here. If you click OK, it will automatically create one table over here. Just like you have selected 5 columns and 2 rows, 5 columns, 3 rows, it will see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns and 3 rows, it will show you. And you can add, you want to add, you can add, or you want to delete, you can delete the rows. Then table move, handles, design, you can give design, you can give layout. There is also option for layout. You have created one table and you want to give some logo, you can want to give some design, you can give some design. So it will show you like this. This is a design table. See, insert or delete. There is an option for delete. If you want to delete the table, insert command. Do you want to add something? So you can add with the help of insert command. Do you want to create the layout of that particular table? You can give the layout just like first name, last name, street, city, state, zip file, donation. This is some donor registry of any NGO kind of thing. So they have given this kind of example. Just like this. We can merge the cells, we can split the cells, select the cells. This cell we have selected, if you want to merge or split, we can do according to requirement. There is an option for merging cells, for splitting cells, split table, split cells, each and everything we can do here. The change height and width. We can also change the height and width of the table. See, wrapping data. We can wrap the data over here, what we have done. Over there we have already learned about the wrap date and phone number. So with the same using we can wrap the data. Suppose it is not coming over here. So what we'll do, we can increase the size of the table. See, actually we have increased the size of this cell. So that's why the E comes here. While we decrease the size, from here we will decrease the size. When the size is less, so it will come properly. First name, last name, street, you can see city, state, zip, donation and date. It is the proper format. This is the proper format. And we have, while wrapping the data, it will show like this. So table comma with table comma. Then formatting a table. We can format. There is an also option for formatting a table. We can choose the design, in which design we want. The same table this donor registry will look like this. What happened? We have done, we have deleted the cells from here. This is the cells 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have deleted this, and the donor registry, what is in the left side, we put in the central. It will come into the central side and it will show you the proper manner. It's a live preview. It's a proper manner. This is also proper manner, but we have designed ourselves and we can show this registry. We have moved from here to center part and we can see this is the proper format. We want to do this is shading borders. We want to give some borders. We want to give some shading. So we can do each and everything over here. And that's not using an Excel worksheet. There is an also option you can do some Excel worksheet in your Word format. So you can choose from here, select recipients, and you can choose select from statement, and then you have to give in the file format Excel EXS. So you can select and you can show over here. This we have completed about the Word. This is more than what is in the syllabus. There's a lot of things which is not included in the syllabus, but I have include because it is very important nowadays while working in an organization, We have to use this kind. We come across in the operations or while creating some MIS reports, and there is while we are working in with management, we have to know about these things. Then only we can start. Then only we can learn about this. Now the next things we have to start with. We have to start with MS Word is completed. Then we have to start with Windows Basic, exploring a Windows XP. What about the Windows XP? How it is work? And everything we have to start. Exploring the basics of the Windows XP. What is the Windows XP? How it is work? See, XP is nothing but I can say that it's a operating system, as we all know. Windows XP is an operating system, and basically operating system is the heart of any computer system. Operating system runs each and everything. Every business runs on the operating system. I mean to say, your computer is run on the operating system. There is a kernel. There is a lot of things which help the system to run the operating system. Your system. I mean to say your desktop. Basically the desktop. So we will learn about the basics of the operating Windows XP. It is a very small chapter in the book, but I have explored more and more. So I will give you more and more chance to learn each and everything. See, what I have said the objectives, what we have to do. We start with the Windows XP and toward the desktop, explore the start menu, run software programs, switch between them and close them, how to close them, manipulate windows, identify and use the controls in menus, toolbars and dialog boxes. These are the objectives, and then navigate your computer with Windows Explorer and My Computer. Change the view of items in your computer. Get help when you need it, and shut down Windows. How to shut down Windows and all the things we have learned about. We start with the starting Windows XP. What is the Windows XP and how we can use it? Windows XP. First of all, what is the Windows XP? And before that, what was there? See, before Windows, there is in 90s DOS has come, disk operating system. That was initially run DOS. With the help of DOS, every system was run, and there is a lot of another operating system apart from the Windows. Linux is there, and some other operating system also. The Apple iOS is also there, but most of the time, I can say 90% of the organization using Windows. Very few organization is using Linux and some other operating system, because it's most of the time we can say compatibility, because most of the I can say users is very comfortable with the Windows, because they don't know the features of Linux and some other operating system. And Windows, what will do? Windows basically it's a heart of your operating computer. When with the help of Windows, all your work is done. There is starting Windows 95. We have then Windows starting with the Windows 95, then 97 come, then Windows 2000 has come, then Windows after 2000 Windows NT has come, then Windows 2003 has come, then Windows XP 2003 XP has come, then 2007 XP, 8 XP, now Windows 10 XP is there. Windows XP, when anyone start their computer, then suddenly a blue screen come they pick in front of the anyone while you start your system. So that blue screen is nothing but a Windows XP. Windows XP. When you turn on your computer, just in front of your system, blue screen will come when we are writing our password. There is your username. When we are writing our password, it will move from one page to another page, and it will show you the blue color desktop with a lot of cloud and all the things. This is the Windows XP. So what is the element of the desktop? So these are the element of the desktop. Icon is there, pointer, desktop, date, time control, which is right inside below, taskbar, start button, notification area. These all are the elements of your desktop. We will go through each and every element of the desktop slow by slow. We will start with the icon. Windows, this is the desktop XP. I'll show you. I have told you regarding the blue color screen and clouded screen, green grass. This is first Windows XP. Okay. This is a recycle bin icon. Left hand side you will find the recycle bin. This is basically by default it's coming to the left, and if you want to put on the right hand, you can put. You can drag and drop. You can drag the recycle bin. You can put anywhere in the desktop in a different location. This is nothing but the pointer. Pointer is what? Your cursor. With the help of that, one thing is moved from one place to another place. It's a mouse cursor. This is all desktop. This is called the taskbar. The blue color line. This is below. Below side, the blue color line is called taskbar. Then this is date and time control. Here date and time control. Then this is a notification area. You might see additional icons. These all the notification area. A start button. Notification area in the sense when you run any software. If you want install any software, you're working, and backside if you install some software, so it will show you notification over here. Your how much percentage it has done. If you download something, so it will show over here how much percentage is done, how much percent still remaining, and it will show the pop-up come over here. This is a button. When you click on this, it will move toward right, and it will show how many icons over here, additional icons. It will show all the icons, and when you again click on this, it will come into the back right side, and it will again show you close. And here is an option for networking. It will show you the network. It will show the volume of your my Windows. If you want to see any video and all audio, so here it will show you the volume of each and everything. See, this is all about the desktop, simple desktop. There is nothing. It's a plain desktop. There is nothing on the desktop you can find out. Only recycle bin and the cursor, which is basically called the pointer. Then next, Windows XP desktop use a graphical user interface. Graphical user interface. What about the graphical user? User interface is nothing but a kind of software, basically, which is used to provide the graphic scenario in your system. Just like sometimes we used to play the games which required backup of the graphical user input, graphics which required a graphics. Sometimes we are doing some related with the animation kind of thing, so which is required the graphics. So this is a graphical user interface. Display icons to represent items stored on the computer, and icons pictures of familiar objects. It will show the display icons to represent items stored on the computer. Graphical user interface show the items on your computers stored on the computers, and this picture of the familiar object. Then Windows XP desktop. Desktop, what is desktop? Area that appears on the screen when Windows XP starts. This is the area. All this is area which is called the desktop. When a workspace for projects and tools. It's a workspace for projecting where you can use any projects. You can keep over there. You can put over there And then use default settings when the computer is first started. Default settings present by the operating system. Appearance can be changed by the user. See, default setting in the sense, see, this is a default setting. When your operating system, you have install your operating system in a system, this is a default setting will come, and you can change this default setting according to your requirement. You can put recycle bin from here to here or anywhere. This is, and when you install anything else, so it will come here and it will pile up the desktop with your other things. Appearance by the user. The pointing device. The pointing device helps the user interact with the object on the computer screen. Comes in many shapes and sizes. This is the pointer. The pointing device is nothing but a pointer. It is show you, help you out, drag and drop something from one place to another, help you user interact with the object on the computer screen. I mean to say, it will help you out to check any object while double clicking, or you want to drag and drop something from one place to another place, so it will also help you out on that scenario. Comes in many shapes and sizes. Size will increase or decrease. You can you can change according to with the help of properties. Mouse is the most common pointing device, what we have already asked. Sorry, mouse. Then pointing device, used to move a mouse pointer over objects on the desktop. Any object, while we are using mouse, you can click on any object, it will open that object. Either you want to drag and drop something from one place to another place, that time also we are using that pointing. Position of a pointer over a specific part of the screen. This is pointing. Fourth one is the screen tips. These are screen tips. Screen appear when the mouse pointer is positioned over certain objects. Display the purpose or function of the objects. Pointing. See, this pointer is come here is start point. It is pointing the start point. And screen tips. Click here to begin. Windows is a property to provide you screen tips when you put cursor somewhere, so it will show you the pop-up like this. Click here to begin. So you put cursor over here and you click on the start button. It will come with the one dialog box, and there is a lot of option with some other software and all the things. So you can choose whatever you want. So next is clicking. Clicking, pressing a mouse button and immediately, see, clicking is nothing but pressing a mouse button and releasing. Just like I want to pick some objects. I want to take some objects. I have clicked on that object here with the help of the mouse, and that object will open. Just like my computer is there on my desktop, I have just like here, recycle bin on my desktop. If I am going to double click on that recycle bin, it will open that recycle bin, and I can see whatever the objects or files in the inside the recycle bin. The same thing, if there is a my computer, we can choose the my computer also over here. By double clicking on the my computer, we can with the help of that we can see how many files are there, how many drives are there, each and everything we can find out over there. Then menu, a list of options which can be used to perform tasks, and submenu. Start menu, it's like a start menu is there. So with the help of the start menu, you can find out each and everything. Appears when a start button is clicked. Provides access to program, documents, etc. There is a lot of things. See, there is a start menu. This is called a start menu. When you click on this start menu, it will open one screen, small screen kind of thing, a dialog box, and it will show you each and everything under that dialog box, programs and all the things. See, provide access to programs and some documents and each and everything. This is the nothing. This will show you this is start. When you're going to start, it will show you that this screen. Owner is nothing but a person who is using that particular system owner. Just like I have a computer, I am using my own system Windows, so my name come under the owner. So if in the future I want to change my, in place of owner I want to write my own name, so I can write over here. There is an option, and these all under just like Internet Explorer, email, all these are there. From my documents to Dell Solution Center, through indicate the present. These are all the sub menus. These are the sub menus. Again, if you're clicking all programs, it will open one again menu which is called the sub menu of the program. Here you can check out, arrow indicates the presence of sub menu. Here all programs, when you're going to click over here, it will open another program, and there is lot of things. Your programs may there, accessories is there, another toolbar also over there. Then selecting a menu command. This is option for select, just like this. This is the option for menu. If you want to select something over here, you can select from here. Selecting a menu command. Two possible ways of selecting object in a Windows XP. Position of an pointing to an object, or pointing to an and then clicking on the object. See, there is a two option. Either you can point, you have opened the menu and you point on that object, and another thing, you can directly go to the object and directly click on that. Selected object is highlighted over here. See, there is a lot of objects. You can go directly in my computer, double click on that, it will open the my computer. A selected object is highlighted, it will open. In selecting, this is the way we are selecting. See, I have opened this all program. I have clicked on the all program. It is open the sub menu. These command display additional service. These are the accessories, games, and startup. When again I'm going to click over here, it will again open another sub menus, because see, there is an arrow. Where you found the arrow, just think about that. There is another sub menu. While clicking on this accessories, you find another option. One dialog box again open, this sub menu over there. Again, when you are going to click on games, another sub menu is open. Same with this startup. And these are the sub menus. These all are the sub menus. And point to the command to open its sub menus. If you're going to click on this, it will open the sub menu. Just think about where you found this arrow option. While clicking on that, it will open another sub menu. The recycle bin. The recycle bin is nothing but what I have shown you in the first picture. This is the recycle bin. Recycle bin where all your, when you're deleting anything, it will directly reach to your recycle bin. So these all the things come under the recycle bin. Viewing the contents of the recycle. How you check the contents of the recycle bin? How you find the things what are inside the recycle bin? There is a click on the desktop and then point to the recycle bin icon. After a few moments, a screen tip appears and describe the, see, this is two or three options. Either you can right click on the recycle bin and you open, so it will show all the things what inside the recycle bin, either any file or either in a folders, whatever. Or you going to double click on the recycle bin, again it will open the recycle bin and it will show you all the things which are under the recycle bin. There is one thing, if you click on shift or delete, there is two options. If you're going to delete directly anything, it will directly go to the recycle bin. As some file, if you're going to shift and delete, it will not go directly to the recycle. It will out of the system. It will out of the system. See, viewing the contents of the recycle. See, while opening the recycle bin, it will show in the address bar, it will show the name of the recycle bin and it will show the contents inside the recycle bin. While I'm going to double click or right click and open the recycle bin, it will show you the recycle bin and the contents of your recycle bin might contain items selected here. Whatever the items you have deleted, it will come over here. So, either a file or any folder or anything, it will come over here. You want to close, there is a close button, you can click over here, it will close your recycle bin. Then again come the right clicking. What is the right click? Say clicking on of an object and right button of the mouse, select the object and open its shortcut menu. Shortcut menu option, a list of options directly related to the, see, anything open you want, there is a two option to open anything in your system. Anything, any object you want to, either you can double click on that, so it will open that system, or you can go right click and there is an option for open. You can open with the help of that. This is a Windows property. Just like I have given an example, there is some video file if you want to open. So there is a by default, when you're going to open that video file, it will directly open the Windows, that Windows file, Windows video file. There is another option. There is a lot of file which is not support the Windows video file. So there is an option, you have to go over there and you have to right click, and while you're right clicking, it will come up the option open containing folder. So with the help of that, when you're clicking on the open containing folder, it will show you another Windows, another folder where you can select your object. There is another thing just like VLC folder and some other folders. You can, when you're going to again click on the VLC folder, it will open your videos on the VLC folder. This is another property of the Windows. See, right clicking, there is a option. This is a shortcut menu, open, explore, search, properties, open all user, explorer user. See, these are commands appear if you are not working on a network or a multi-user computer. Click the right start button with the right mouse button. These are all the commands when you are not working with the multi-user computer. Multi-user computer means a system which is not used by many persons. Just like your I can say your laptop. Might be your laptop used by you only. So this is a single user system, single user computer, single user system. And multi-user system, just like an office desktop. Might be in an office there is a 3 or 4 shift person working a different shifts. So your system is used by some other 3 or 4 persons. So this kind of clicking option is not available in your multi-user system. See, exploring the start menu. These are what is start menu. I want to bifurcate each and everything about the start menu. So we have bifurcate over here. Just like starting with the pinned item list, the most frequently used program. These are the most frequently used programs, just like Windows Media Player, MSN Explorer, and Videos Movie Maker. These all come by default while you installing your Windows. So these all things come by default in your system. You don't need to again install these things. It will automatically come to your system while installing your Windows XP. These all the items are used for accessing the files. Initially 4 things. Then tools used for accessing resources on your computer might differ. These all from control panel to down Dell Center, and then commands for logging off and turning off your computer. These all files. These all about the start menu of your system. These are the most frequently things what we are using. These have shown over here because might be they are using Windows Media Player, Windows Movie Maker more and more, but most of the time in organization we are not using. In might be personal laptop you can use, but in the organization we are not most frequently use this kind of program. We are using most of the time files or folders. Then starting or closing of your program. Starting a program. A program must be started before it can be used. So to start the program, we are going to the start menu button, and click on the program and their submenus. Just like here. If you want to start something, we are going over here and we click on the start, and when option come, there is all programs come, there is an arrow. So you're going to click again that, it will show you the submenus. Open or running program, a program which has been, what is the open and running program which has been started? Which is started, that is open and running. Your Windows operating system has the property of multi-user, multi-user, multitasking. Multi-user and multitasking. Multi-user, what I have already told you about, multitasking is nothing but you can do more than one work simultaneously. In the Windows, you can work on the word pad. In Windows, you can work on the messenger. You can chit chat with anyone. You can also see some videos, some movies. So these kind of things, it's a kind of multitasking. You are a single person doing more than one task. This is called multitasking. So Windows has the property of multitasking. Starting and closing of a program. See, these are all the programs. When you're going to click all the program, it will select the command accessories. While selecting the accessories, there's another thing. It will show you another. These are the programs. Sub menus under the accessories, just like accessibility, communication, entertainment system tools, and all other programs. Again, there is accessibility sub menu. If you are going to click on the accessibility, it will open another sub menu. So there's a lot of things. There is again some menu, there is again some menu. These all the Windows properties come under this. Then program button appears on the taskbar for each program open. Click on the switch between one open program, close program, and then close button located in upper right. Close button every time is open, just like in recycle bin I have shown you. This is the close button. When going to right side, it is the minimize button. It will minimize your task. When going to click over here, it will minimize your task, and when going to this, it will maximize your task. Maximizing this, it will show sorry, it will show bigger size. If you want, just like if you're multitasking, so you can minimize your first task and then you can work on another task. You can minimize. You're writing something, just like you listening to audio, you started your audio, you can minimize the task and you can work on the word pad and anything else. So clicking on the close of the program. Next is the starting and closing of a program. See, there is a close button to start your program. Insert pointer indicates where start. When you type, it will start from there. Basically, it's a start with the left hand side pointer to be WordPad workspace and program button for the WordPad. This, see, when we have open any program, it will show over here, left hand side or bottom left hand side. It will show you what the program we have opened. Your window pad might be different size. You can change your window size. Want to close, you can close, or you open, you can open. This is a simple example they have given for any object when you're going to open. Multitasking, what we have already about, ability to run multiple programs on Windows XP at the same time allows the user to work on more than one project at a time. An active program is one you are currently using. See, multitasking. Windows actually operating system has a property of multi-user, multitasking, multi-threading. Multitasking you can do more than one task at a time. You can I have already told you, just like you can listen any music, you can do you can write something on your word simultaneously. You can do calculation. You can open your calculator. You can do the calculation. These all things you can come. If you want to minimize, if you are not using any object, you can minimize that object, and you can do another thing. These all come under these all the properties of the Windows XP for multiple programs. You can run more than one program at a time. Then switching between programs. If you're working on a multitasking program, once you want to switch from one program to another program, you can simultaneously switch. Suppose you are working on a WordPad and you want to do something Excel. So you minimize the WordPad and you directly switch into the Excel. You can do Excel, work on the Excel. So these all are the possibility in the Windows XP from switching from one program to another program, multitasking each and everything. So one of the easiest way, locate on the toolbar, taskbar, and offer the easiest way to switch between programs. The closing inactive programs from the taskbar. This is option. Sometimes what is the problem coming while we are working on multitasking programs? So sometimes our system is slow. Why it's slow? Because we have opened lot of windows of different kind of object. So and we are working, so it makes our system slow. So better What are the inactive programs? You can close that. So it is very easy. You go over there on that program, just like this is given the paint. I'm not using print. I'm working some other documents. I'm using Word. So what I will do, I will go on the print. I will right click over there. It will open one pop-up menu. There is an option for close. You can close that button, and it will close the window pane. Another option. If you do not want to this, you can go directly over paint window and double click on it. It will open the paint window, and you can directly use the close button, which we have already. This is the close button. You can directly close from there. Click on the close selected program. This is the two ways you can do, either way you want to do. The window. It's a rectangle area of a screen, may contain a program, text, graphics, data, what we have already talked about. A program. Window is nothing but a software, so there must be a program which is running behind that. So text is there, graphics is there, graphics in the sense there is a lot of paint and all the things are there, and the data, with the help of that we can do any data related work like Word and all the things. Basically, Windows also have their word pad. What is that? I will show you. This is the Windows WordPad, Windows WordPad, but not like the Word what we have seen in the Microsoft Word 2000. They have a different properties. It is a different. It's not like that. It has very few. I can say very few properties. You can't do lot of things what we can done in a Microsoft Word 2010. Next is Windows control, anatomy of window control. How will do the control over there? So located in a window, graphical and textual objects used for manipulating the window using the program. There are examples just like menu bar, sizing buttons, status bar, title bar, toolbar, and workspace, where we do different kind of work, manipulating of window using the program. These are the examples. Some of the examples in menu bar and sizing buttons, status bar, manipulating the window. All these things we can do. Then this is basically Word, which is shown in the window. In the window, which is showing the Word, and you can see here different their part. This is the sizing buttons. These are the sizing buttons. If you want to minimize, maximize, close, all the sizing buttons. These are the menu bar, what we have told you in WordPad, Word 2010. Window title, the title bar, toolbar, status bar for help, program button, and document window where you want to write anything, all this. So this option WordPad is also available, but most of the time we are not using Windows Word, Windows XP, Windows Word. Basically we are using Microsoft, which we have to install in our system. Then only we can use. It has become by default. See, manipulating of a window. You can see over here. If your screen looks like this, so minimize with that. If you're going to minimize it, it will show like this. If it is a maximize, this is a minimize. This is a maximize, and this is a restored. While going to this, double clicking on middle button, it will restore and look like this. And then the restored, if you want to again maximize, you can maximize over here. And then maximize, if you want to close, you can close over here with the help of this button. This I have shown just for your information, how we do these work on a single window. I know that most of the students know about this, but this come under syllabus, so I have to teach. To drag and drop object is also possible in the Windows. Click an object and hold down the mouse button while move. See, drag and drop is nothing but to click on the object and hold down and from just move from one place to another place. This is drag and drop. If you want to, just like I have opened one folder in the Windows desktop, and I have one file. I want to put that file inside that folder. There is a two option. Either I can copy that file and I open the folder, I can put inside the folder, and second option, I will drag and drop. I will drag that file and I will put that file inside that particular folder. These are the two options. So drag an object, click on the object and then hold down the mouse button while moving the mouse. To move the window, drag and window by this title bar. Changing the size of the window. Option for changing the window size. Sizing handle. Located at the lower right corner of the window. We have already seen, see sizing right side of the here is the option for sizing the window. We can size according to requirement. Locate the lower right side of the window and can be dragged left, right, up and down, whatever you want. Window border, just here. Sizing and the resize pointer and all things. It will showing over here, resizing the pointer and all. Then drag and drop. You can open, you can drag, just like what we have done in, mostly we are doing in the paint. We can do the same thing in the sizing of window. Using program menus. Organize program features and available functions menu bar. Typically located at the top of the program. Shows the name of the menus. What we have already seen. Menu bar here. Start. Then it will show you the menu bar. This is the menu bar. And the sub menu. These all we have learned about. Show the name of the menus. Whatever the name is there, it will show over there. Then menu items or commands. Choices for menu, whatever the menu want, appears when menu is clicked. Possible action when clicked. When you are going to click, it will show you the actions. Immediately carry out an action, shows submenus. Ask the user for more information about the desired action. It will ask the user. While double clicking, it will open. There is one property again. If you have, just like here, I have a menu bar over here. One second. I have a menu bar over here, just like in my computer. If you're going to right click on my computer, there is an option for make icon in your desktop. So there is no need to come again and again on the menu, and you can open the menu and then again go to your my computer, then again open your my computer. Inside that you can find out your files and all the things. Basically you can go over here, you can right click on that and you can take as a menu bar in your desktop only. There is an option, it will come. So according to that we can create a menu bar inside your on the desktop only. So there is no need to come again and again on the menu and open your all the things. Okay. Then selecting option from your menu. These all in a WordPad. You can select option from your menu. Whatever you want to open, you want to page setup, you can do. You want to new, you want to save as, you want to print. We have already go through in Windows 2010 about this. Using toolbars. Toolbar in a program window provide one-click access to frequently used commands. Have buttons grouped and organized by task. To perform a command, selecting a toolbar button by clicking on that. Toolbar, nothing but you can double click on that, it will open your toolbar. With the help of toolbar, you can do whatever you want. List boxes and scroll bar. Scroll bar is an array button, scroll box. Right side is the arrow button. You can up and down, what we have already seen. List boxes of scroll bar. This is the date and time. Date and time which come right hand side of your system. You can easily change date and time of your, you can set, because initially when you start the Windows might be it will not set according to today's date and time. So you can set date and time. Then dialog box control open when menu command of the item followed. Ellipsis is selected, allow user to provide more information about how a program should carry out a task. Group different kind of information. Panes. Border. Panes is nothing but border rectangle area. This is all. This is the printer setting. This is all about the printer setting, what we have already learned. This is basically the word, some old one. So it is showing this journal tab. Then you want to print all or whatever number you want to print, you can give the pages over here, and the number of copies, how many copies you want, 1, 2, 3. Print a file. If you want to print a file, you can click over here, then print. This is a very old one. Here you have to select your printer. This is very old one where we have learned about their printer is automatically come, but here we have to choose our printer. Then exploring your computer. This is the shared, just like inside of my computer, what are the files and all the things are there. See, in the exploring shared documents, disk, local disk, C, floppy disk, CD drive, all the things. This is called the address bar. This is nothing but the address bar. This is the system task to link a word with the system information. Then standard button. Over here is the standard button toolbar. This is all the toolbar. This is the folder with your username might appear on the shared documents. This is a folder drives, all the drives. These are all the drives. The details. If you want to know about the detail of your My Computer, so you can click over here, see more information about the current folder. Then click on the control panel. Other places. Click on the control panel link with printers and other devices, customize Windows XP. Click on the other places, open different folders. Control here the word comes the control panel. Control panel is nothing but a place where all the things what I can say where we install or whatever we uninstall stay over there, whatever things. If I'm going to install anything, just like I have installed Word, Microsoft Word 2010. So what will do? It will directly go to the control panel. Control panel with that. When we are going to download it, we have to go to the control panel. In the control panel, we have to select Microsoft Word 2010, and we have to install the Microsoft Word 2010 from there. So, and after while we are installing, it automatically go to the C drive. Because C drive is the parent drive, it will automatically go directly to the C drive. It will install over there, and it will show the icon on your desktop. Same thing happen with some other software also. See, change the view of selecting options. Here it is showing some files inside your documents and settings, which come under the C, which come under the local disk, which come under disk C. We can see inside a C you find this also inside a C there is another documents and settings, then other file, my documents and my music. These are the files inside a one-to-one, just like C, inside a C document and settings, in documents and my documents and my music. In my music you can find these are the music files. I have given examples. These are the music icon, file icon, then file name. This is the size of the file. This is the file type. What is the type of the file? Then click of these buttons. You can sort also here by name. If you're going to click on this, it will sort the file. This will show the size of the file, how many characters are there. Then it will show you the total size of the file. These are the total size of the file over here in the window. Then total number of objects over here. Just like here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 objects. 9 objects is here. While you're going to add these things, these are in KB. So while you're going to add this, so it will show you the MB file, the file type. This is all MP3. This is all the MP3. You find a file type. You can sort over here. These are the properties of the window. The next is using help. So the Windows is a property using help provide an on-screen information about the programs available by clicking on the start menu and selecting the support from the start menu. There is an option in the start menu for help. I have to check out. It is showing over here or not? Not showing over here. Windows XP help. Provide an on-screen information about program. Windows XP help. This is a top corner. Top corner. When you're going to click, when you're going to, you want to search anything, you have to write the name of that file. If you want to search some file, you have to write the name of that file. Just like if you want to search something inside a C, so there is option you can search. There is a file. You have to give the file name. My Windows, you have to give the path name C:. That's it. That is a drive. Inside a drive, it will automatically search. Inside a C drive, it will automatically search your file. If you're given just like some music file you want to see, so it will automatically go inside a C drive and it will search and it will show you. Click on the Start menu button and clicking Help Support them. Start menu. Windows Help and Support Center. Window provide access to the help files stored in the computer, help information stored in the Microsoft website. This is the search. See, it is a search. Search box, you are right over here, it will search you out. Support system. Click on the alphabetic index. Features and terms. It is called navigation bar. Search box. It will search you out each and everything, whatever you want. Then Windows XP help and support window. Organize information into pages. It's like home page, index, favorite, history page, support page, option page, and search box. Used to search for keywords in a help page. These are all information about here. You can find out. Sometimes if you have a time, go in the help and support center. You will check each and everything. Pick the task. Did you know hardware? What is the hardware? What is the printer factory? Each and everything you found out. Then last is shutting down. How to shutting down your Windows XP? There is a 3 option in your Windows standby, turn off, and restart. Turn off your computer option, which is located in the start menu. Only. I want to show you first. I don't know. See, this is the turn off your computer. This is startup. These are the programs for here over there. I want to correlate each and everything so you can easily understand the things. Turn off your computer. You can click on the shutdown. When you want to shut down your computer, you can click on it. When you want to idle state, so standby, then you want to restart, again you restart over here. Log off option located in the start menu. Log off option exit, but leaves the computer on. This is log off option. It's all finished with the 2 chapters. One is Microsoft Word 2010 and Windows XP. Learning both the things. Thank you. Thank you very much for your time. Have a nice day ahead. वो टर्न ऑफ हो गया ना वो निकालू मैं अच्छा 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 पानी है ना पानी
उस पे 1 कप कॉफी दो,
हाफ कप ही बहुत
कॉफी बस हो गया, कॉफी रख दो,
ठीक है,
ये चाय है,
कॉफी
चाय दो।
I keep talking. Taking you to the we have learned till now about Word and Word 2010 Windows XP learning, and now in the might be in next class we'll learn about the same. We are going to learn about the Microsoft Excel. We'll learn about the Microsoft PowerPoint and Texas, and some about the Windows, and learn about the about, and another thing is OS, and something related to the management, something related to the management, about IT management, how it will just like and Information Act related with the law. And after that we learn about few more things about the IT management. See, basically what my intention is not to learn about this thing. My intention is what hopefully each and every one of you are working. So my intention is what, when you learn something, so how we use these things in my day-to-day life in the office and some other where we are working. So basically what happened in the most of the time in operations in most of the company, either if you're working in operations or you're working project management side, or you're working in some sales side, so or marketing side, or anywhere, or in even IT industry. So we have to learn about these basic things about the Word, about the Excel, because in PowerPoint, what happened in why the PowerPoint is very much important, why these things are very much important, because what happened in while we are working on the sales side in bid management or pre-sales anywhere, the PowerPoint is very much important because all the sales data, all the sales scenario of the company, basically what happened, we have to sell our product. If you're working in any product-based company, so we have to sell our product to some of the persons or the customers. So basically, if you don't know about the PowerPoint or Word, so it is too difficult to catch the eye of the person, I mean to say the customer, to our product. The PowerPoint presentation so much of attracting, so that the person to whom I have to sell my product is easily influenced. See, basically what I mean, the PowerPoint presentation is very much important. Yeah, I'll tell you one real-time example. Sometimes in the I mean to say in the big B schools or in college, when the companies come, they give the induction of their organization. They give the induction of their organization. So they give the induction in the PowerPoint, a Word, or they give the induction in the sometimes in videos, all the things. So the student who is sitting over there to listen the induction of that particular company is very much influenced with the help with those videos or those induction points, basically. Because I know the real example. One of my friends got selected in the college time. He got selected in three companies. One is Cognizant, one is Infosys, and one is in Wipro. Basically, what happened? He got good offer from the Infosys, and the Wipro providing him very much less amount as compared to Infosys, but he's taken over Wipro over Infosys. Why he chose Wipro? Because he told me the presentation given by the Wipro delegates is much more impact me to Infosys, because the way they have told us, that after completing, they are providing some management thing, and after completing this, you will get the designation of project manager, or you will reach here and you will reach there, and you will get the good opportunities. So the presentation of the Wipro has influenced my friend, so he has joined the Wipro. Either the salary wise Wipro is very less as compared to Infosys and Cognizant. So that's why I'm asking, the presentation is very much important. If you're going anywhere, if your presentation was good, you will sell anything to anyone. So presentation is very much important. Either your product is worthful or not. If you give the good presentation to your customer, to your vendor, it will definitely take your product. So to learn that presentation, what I have told you regarding the Word, what I'm going to teach you about the PowerPoint, these are very much important in our day-to-day life. To creating MIS report, to creating sales report, Excel is required, to creating some other reports, and for creating invoice or debit memo, credit memo, these Word is very much required. So that's why I try